guys can hear me. I said I may do it in here because it's like the best lighting. And I didn't bring lighting with me. This is just another thing for me to add. Let me just make sure. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Live from Atlanta. Atlanta. It is cold in Atlanta. I just came from New York City. It is hot in New York City right now. It is freezing and raining in Atlanta. It's like 68 degrees in Atlanta. And I'm from New York. I'm like, and I didn't look at the weather before I came because I was thinking it's hot land. It's the summertime. I came here last year around this time and it was hot. I'm not mad at the weather. I would hope that it wouldn't rain, but I really have nowhere to be. So I'm okay with a little rain. But like, really? Is that what we're doing in Atlanta? Hot Atlanta? In August? Like, what are we doing? I wish YouTube allowed us, like on TikTok, to enlarge the font because I would like to sit back, but I really can't sit back because you guys are so far away. Well, 68 here, Cheryl, feels cold. It feels cold here. 68 in New York, not necessarily, but here it feels cold. And it's raining, so it's cold and wet. And mind you, I don't like the summer. I like spring-like weather. Oh, thank you so much. Jen Fala says, good to know we're driving to your show from Florida. Well, yeah, bring a jacket, girl. Bring a jacket. No, it has not been cold in New York. It's felt good in New York. It has not even been cold. At night, maybe like the high 60s, but it has not been cold. Today, when I left New York, it was like 80 degrees. Thunderstorms in Houston today, but it's in the 80s. I was really shocked when I landed, and I was like, okay, I knew there might be some rain, because I did see that, but then I was like, it's a little chilly. I brought a light jacket, but I brought shorts and things like that, thinking, you know, hot Atlanta. But nope. Can you guys believe I landed this afternoon, came to my hotel, and I immediately started working because I got this idea for the show. So every other idea that I had originally planned for the show, I'm like, well, I want to work on this because I want to do this. So hopefully they'll give me 3 hours tomorrow so that I can talk about because I have a lot to unpack. And I wanted to deep dive into Real Housewives of Atlanta. First of all, who's coming to my Atlanta show? Shout out to the person that's driving. Shout out to the people that are driving from long distances in order to come to tomorrow's show at City Winery. I know it's a Tuesday. However, I'm here. All right. What's one night? It's not like we're going to be out late till midnight. Okay. The show will probably end at like 9:30 latest. Just saying. I mean, the meet and greet might be going on till midnight. I'm playing. No, I'm not staying in Atlanta for a while. I'm in and out, like he said. Bree, there is no live stream for the Atlanta show. There's a live stream available for the New York City show in September, though. I like the fact that not every show has a live stream option because it's great for the international audience and cities that we're not coming to, but it's also an opportunity to be very exclusive and very in person and do a very different type of show. Shoot. There goes my phone. Luckily, my phone didn't break. I had this all propped up. Are you going to see if OLG is actually up and running? No. I didn't do it last time I was here. Not earthquake. It wasn't an earthquake. It was this thing that I got from TikTok that's not good. Don't buy it because this should hold up on a mirror and it's not. Let me get I actually brought my tripod. I cannot wait. I'm ready for all the tea you're spilling. Hey, Mrs. Boss Lady. You're coming to the Atlanta show, Mrs. Boss Lady? Ba-dum. So I jumped real quick. I thought that it would actually hold, but that's the one thing I probably would not buy again from TikTok Shop. But luckily, Apple's making better phones because my phone didn't break, thankfully. But we'll just do a different angle. We'll do it like this. Thank God I brought my tripod, but I said, oh, I have this, so let me see. But apparently not. Can you test out Nana's chicken and waffles? It depends. I'm not here that long. It would have to be like tonight or tomorrow. I'm not big on chicken and waffles like that. I mean, you know. And honestly, I don't even know if that's even nearby. Let's see. Let's check together, guys. If you're just joining us, I'm live from Atlanta. If you are in Atlanta or near Atlanta, why are you not? We have people driving from Florida. Shout out to the Floridian crew. Okay. Shout out to the people that are traveling to the show. I appreciate. I understand that not everyone can do it, but shout out to the ones that are doing it. Let's see. Let's see if Nana's Chicken and Waffles nearby. Let's see. It's closed right now. What time is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Is that normal for a fast food joint to close already? To be closed? That's the Sandy Springs one. And it recently opened. Is that normal for 7 o'clock on a Monday for it to be closed? Well, it opens early, according to this is Google. I don't know if I even trust Google anymore. I love waffles too, but I feel like a lot of these places, waffles are never that great. But apparently it opens at 8 a.m. Why would you open that early? This has to be wrong, right? This has to be wrong. This can't be right. Because why would you open that early for a chicken and waffle place? Well, it's breakfast. I don't know. 8 a.m. to open up? Sandy says they close at 4, though. The prime time to get food? For a brunch restaurant, that's normal. Is it a brunch restaurant? Thank you, Classy. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for the super chats, the shares. If you haven't liked the video already, be sure to like it. I'm live from Atlanta. I have my Atlanta show tomorrow. Then in 2 weeks, I'm in DC. Just gonna be in and out of these hotels. I don't know how these people do it. Traveling is not for me, even though all my travels were fantastic today, but I don't love it. And it was a quick flight, and my flight to DC will be quicker too. All right. Oh yeah, it's open Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I guess that's normal. Thank you so much, Shauna. Yes, that's normal here on a Monday. A lot of places just to breakfast and brunch, like Rashida's Frost Bistro and several places here. Well, this was also some of the things that people were talking about when Keith Lee came, and they were talking about how the food in Atlanta is, and food service and things like that. So, but I mean, the hours are here, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm glad I didn't have an inkling for some Nana's chicken and waffles. Oh, wait. Okay, so I've got sidetracked. Let me see how far it is from here. Oh, it's far. It's a good distance from here, y'all. Sandy Springs, Georgia. That's one. But then the other one is even further. It's like 30 miles away. Guess I won't be having no Nana's chicken and waffles. Hey, Brandon. You think I'm gonna go in an Uber to go get some chicken and waffles that are 8 miles away? Huh? Look. Just fine. Shona says you tried. You're right. I looked it up. I found the hours. I see the 2 locations are open. But that's good. Both her locations are open. This one says recently opened, the Sandy Springs one. Remember that was the one that she was getting sued by the owner for rent. But the other one that she has is really far. Where the hell is this? What part of Georgia is this? It doesn't say here. Where is this? Oh, McDonough, Georgia. Isn't that where Mariah has her studio? Does she still have her studio? Her podcast studio? Mama Ellie says you could walk 8 miles. Well, I walk 3 miles a day, but I'm not walking to. I mean, I could in this weather. It's freezing down here in Atlanta, and I'm sure it's freezing to them because they're not used to this type of weather in August. It's got not bad. It doesn't have bad ratings. You can even order it online. You think they're gonna deliver? Mm. It has a 4.2 out of almost 5,000 ratings. That's not bad. Kempire says, get Evo on the show? Why? Why would I get Evo on the show? No shade to Evo, but why? You need a ride to Sandy Springs? This ain't New York City. I would get a Uber. Zuzi's on Howell Mill Road. It's South African cuisine and it's delicious lunch or dinner vibe. Highly recommend. Thank you, Storm. Zunzi's. There we go. Zunzi's. That makes more sense. Zunzi's. Let's see. And it's open right now. And it has a 4.9. Take that, Nana's Chicken and Waffles. Ooh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see how far this is. Okay, so now this makes more sense. Okay? This makes more sense. This is more doable. I could walk to this. I'm not going to. This is Atlanta. Now this is more doable. Okay? Zunzi's. And they're open right now. Let's look at their menu. I'm not hungry though. I just had food here at the hotel. So I'm like satiated. Zunzi's is the bomb. The OG location is in Savannah. Really? Are there a lot of South Africans here? I know there's Africans, but are there a lot of South Africans? About to find me an African. I'm gonna go to Zunzi's. Okay, look at the menu. See, I'm not really hungry right now, so I'm just sort of like, They got wings. They got a booty roll. If you want brunch in the morning, go to Toast on Lenox. Toast on Lenox? Yeah, I gotta see how I feel in the morning in regards to where I'm gonna have brunch, and I'm gonna keep it light because I have a show tomorrow night, so I'm probably will eat early, probably like breakfast, and something light until the show, and then after the show, ooh, Queenie says Toast on Lenox is the ish. Is it by the Lenox Mall? Is that why it's called Toast on Lenox? Is it in the Lenox Mall? I didn't love going to the Lenox Mall. I went to Phipps the last time I was here. I was like, this is more my speed. But then I wanted to go to David Yurman, and they didn't have a David Yurman. David Yurman was at Lenox. And I said, okay. So I took an Uber across the street. Comoda's across the street. And then I got in there and I was like, it's a lot of people. A lot of people. It's on Lenox Road. Okay. Toast on Lenox. Do they deliver? Or do I have to go there? Is it like a restaurant? I can't believe this thing does not work. But now it's stuck to my phone. Really? Hey everyone. Thank you so much, Veronique. Yes, guys, if you are in Atlanta, because I know I'll hear it later. Oh my gosh, I missed you when you were in Atlanta. For all you know, this could be my last show on this earth, and you missed it. Komodo across the street always cracks me up. Me too. Me too. Okay. Toast is also on 14th Street, Midtown. Oh, okay, Linda. I'm gonna save these. Again, I'm not here long, so it's gonna have to be one or the other, probably. Dude says Lenox Mall is so ghetto. I don't know if I would say it was ghetto. It was a lot of people. A lot of people recognized me there. That's also, if you remember my story for when I got in the lift and the lady had a man in the passenger seat that was hunched over, and I was like, then eventually he got up to help direct her, and oh, oh, she said Lennox Mall is not safe. Now you tell me. Look, now you tell me. I barely made it out alive. TT, I'm from DC, born and raised, live in Ohio. Fifi, you need to come to one of our shows, the Lennox Experience Traumatized Kempire. Well, with the Lyft driver with her passed out boyfriend. Hey V, says I know you will be great tonight. It's tomorrow. Sending love and positive vibes. Be safe. Thank you so much. Yes, tomorrow is our live show. I just came here a day early, just so that I could get adjusted. Usually they don't let you check into your room until like 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Luckily, I was able to check in a little early. So I didn't want to, risk that, especially when you're on a flight. You never know if your flight's going to make it on time, kind of thing. So I was like, let me get there a day early. And, so tomorrow's the live show. And plus, I'm actually literally plotting and planning some new ideas for tomorrow's show. So I have my laptop in here. You guys can't see it. I'm trying to come to see you tomorrow. Hopefully tickets are still available. But I get paid tomorrow. I know that's right. I understand. Tickets hopefully will be still available tomorrow. Hopefully. I think there should be. We're not sold out. Atlanta. But I also understand the day of the week. When we came last time, we were here on, a Friday? Who remembers? Who was here at the Atlanta show last year? It was a Friday. It was either a Thursday or Friday. I believe it was a Friday. It makes a big difference in regards to selling out a show. We were almost sold out for that show. I would love to come back to Nashville, but Nashville, we don't have our core audience. You came to the Nashville show. Our core audience isn't there. Thank you so much, Keisha. But that's how you learn. You take these risks and do shows in certain cities, and you see, like, okay, will we do this again? And we've done that. And there's certain cities that I just doesn't make mathematical business sense to do. Unless there's money coming from other places where I can be like, okay, I could take the loss. I gotta be taking the loss every which way. What about Louisiana? We love you here. I mean, I would just like to come to Louisiana, to be honest. I don't know. See, even DC, when I did the DMV, when I've done the DMV, and we're doing the DMV on August 22nd, I didn't realize that I had a good feeling about doing DMV, but I didn't realize, like, the DMV always really shows up. So DMV, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, y'all got something to prove. Live up to what I just said. Can you check the analytics for Ohio? I mean, I can. I don't know. I think Chicago we would do well. I didn't ever really thought about Detroit before, but again, I don't know. We're almost at the end of the year, y'all. I like to give time for tickets to sell. So I would never want to try and book a show, let's say, for next month. You know what I mean? I'm not Beyonce. Even Beyonce gives you guys months before she kicks off her show. You know what I mean? We love it. And I would like to do Texas, but what can you do? I need them to reply. I need them to get back to me. But that's the name of the game when you do stuff like this. It's not always about your numbers. It's sometimes about the people you know. Just saying. Dallas. For those that are just joining us, I am here in Atlanta for my show tomorrow. So make sure you get your tickets. All right. Look, El Michelle says, I got my outfit ready. See? And then don't forget, I'm also coming to DC August 22nd. Then I'm in New York City September 12th. The New York City show, it has a live stream option. So you guys can, no matter what part of the world you are, you can come watch. But if I'm not coming to your city, these other cities that are coming up, if you can, I understand that not everyone can. I think this will be your best opportunity if you would like to see me this year. I'm going to Baton Rouge in October for my niece's wedding. You could be my plus one to come down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yeah, the New York City show is the only show that will have a live stream option. Buy your tickets before the show, though. Don't wait till after the show because it won't be available. Oh, Shona says the promoters for black content are womp womp womp. Well, San Antonio really wasn't on the list. It was either Houston or Dallas, or both. What else is going on in pop culture? I have a few things that I'm going to talk about tomorrow night. I will be digging deep into Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I've come up with a concept that I would like to do. The Batty Twins, I don't know if you guys follow them here on YouTube, will be introducing me. They'll be opening up the show, warming you guys up here in Atlanta. And then I will get into everything that I want to get into. Everything that I want to get into. You know what I started watching? And you know I'm not a huge Tyler Perry fan. But I don't mind the Medea movies. And I remember the new Medea movies out. It's actually pretty funny. So I've had it on playing in the background. So Richie says, any plans to come back to London? I've been trying. Not so easy. I know you guys think that it is, but not so easy. I literally just had a conversation today about London. Can't promise you anything. You never know. Tomorrow, something can open up. You know, this show that we're having tomorrow could be a big hit. We know a clip from it could get out to people and then it could go viral. I dwell in possibility that anything can happen at any given moment in a positive way. So you just never know. I never rule things out. But if you missed the other London show, you may have missed my last show in London. Or Teresa, I'm enjoying it. Medea's Destination Wedding. But I like that Medea movies. Not for content, not for like plot, but it usually has a lot of funny one-liner stuff. You know what I mean? And that's why he continues to do it. Remember, he said he was retiring it. So he had to bring it back out. But I haven't forgotten about it. Now I kind of look at some of his shows and some of the beautiful men that are in them, and I'm like, I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. I don't know about you. That's what I now look at these shows, and I'm Tyler Perry shows, and I'm like, hope they're safe. Hey, are you going to review Tracy's solo travel show for the podcast? I just learned about the solo travel show for the podcast on my flight. Well, not on my flight, last night, because you may have seen I reposted on Instagram her getting ready. She was on a flight and she was getting ready. And then I read the caption that it was a show. And I was like, I really like Tracy Ellis Ross. I really do like her a lot. I like her personality. So, and I didn't realize that until last night that she has a show. Wait, huh? I'm missing something. I just watched the solo travel show. It's so cute. Really, Patricia? Where can I watch it? Is it? I forgot where they said it was on. Is it on Roku? How do I watch it on Roku? That's where I was confused. Anywhere else I can watch it? I just watched the show, and it's only supposed to be 3 episodes, or they're coming more. Probably more. It's coming. So how am I supposed to watch it on Roku? I don't got Roku. Is it an app? Oh my goodness, I'm becoming old. I remember what Roku is. And don't we get it for free if you have Amazon Prime? And for those that are saying, why do you still have Prime? I don't know how to cancel it. It's funny because it's true. I need to, on this trip, I think. If not, I need to get into The Gilded Age. You guys have been telling me over and over again to get into The Gilded Age. Next week is the season finale. They've been renewed for a season 4. I'm going to watch it. I don't have a Roku TV. It's already new. Do I have to get the app? You and I are the same age and we ain't old. I didn't know I was saying they're old, but I was like, now y'all starting to make me feel old. How the hell do I get on Roku? Hey, Pageant Mommy. I haven't watched Pageant Mommy this week's episode, last night's episode. So I haven't watched because it was, prepping and everything like that. So I haven't watched it yet. If I have time tonight, I'll watch it. So I have not watched Big Brother yet. I've been watching though. And I've been on and off watching the live streams. Gilded Age is, I know everyone keeps saying it, and every time I go live, we talk about it and say I want to watch it. See, what I need? I need to go on my vacation. And then, that's usually when I catch up on certain shows that I'm not recapping or watching, and I'll watch it in like the hotel. Even this, I can't necessarily watch it because I'm working. So I need to pay attention when I'm watching it. So like when I was watching Medea's family vacation, I was working. I still have some more work to do. This is a working trip, y'all. Plus, there's nothing I really want to see in Atlanta. I did a lot of the touristy things last time I was here. Thank you so much from Chicago. See, that's why I feel like we would have a good time in Chicago if I came. I feel like we have a lot of people in the Chicago area. Maybe next year, y'all. But like I said, I dwell in possibility. Tomorrow's show could be a huge hit and open up other doors and opportunities. Let's co-create that together. Watching from the Bay. I thought Roku was a device like a Fire Stick. Pajamami, it used to be. That's why I had to ask. So Roku's now an app? Can I just download the app and watch Tracy's show? And why is Tracy's show on Roku and not on something else, like YouTube? What have I eaten? I haven't really eaten any. I just got here. I went to the hotel restaurant and had a burger that was very good. Burger was very good. You need a Roku to stream her show unless... Roku is, I know it's also a type of TV. You can get like a Roku TV. But is there an app? If there's no app, then I'm not seeing Tracy's new show. Did you go by Kelly's restaurant? No, it's closed, Keisha. We were just talking about that. Nana's Chicken and Waffle opens at 8 a.m. and it closes at 4 p.m. So it's now closed. And it's very far from Atlanta Central. Like the one that she had, not the one that she just opened. That's much closer to Atlanta. But the other one is like 30 miles away in McDonough. No, not going there. Okay, Elma shows that the app is on my TV. So I'm thinking I could probably download it on my TV at home and then watch it. My kids have a Roku TV. I'll watch and report back. Thanks, Jasmine. I'm gonna watch it. I like Tracy Ellis Ross. Where is Kenya's hair salon? What part of Georgia? I know it's far from central Atlanta. Roku channel is a website too. Oh, so I can watch it on the website. But I'm not going to Kenya's hair salon because right now it's an illegal situation and I'm not going where squatters are. I don't want to get mixed up in any of that. Chamblee, I forgot. Yeah, we read the court docs. How do I forget? Thank you for the reminder. Come on now. I'm not getting involved. If it wasn't a situation like that, I would be like, Kenya, can I come by? I want to see the place. But now it's an illegal situation. I don't want that. You saw what the court doc said. Any other occupants, I might be considered an occupant. Exactly. Minding my business. I'm not. Oh, here, look, Blair says, dang, you really hate Kenya. No, you should have deleted the comment, Foxy. It's okay. You can't even make jokes. You don't even realize how much Kenya actually likes me. But go off. She probably would have laughed at that joke too. I make jokes about OLG too, but y'all say I'm a candy stan. I can't wait for the villain era to be over because the villain era, I'm going out with a bang. I was making a joke. Calm down. You really hate Kenya. They say I hate everybody. So which one is it? I hate Phaedra. I hate Nene. I hate one minute I hate Candy. 1 minute I'm a candy stan. 1 minute. Pick one. Can you dig deeper into Shabia's husband in your future vlog? Dig what? Like into what? We have slutty vegan in New York. I've never had it though. I really have been meaning to try it. Just saying. Exactly. Candace says hate requires too much energy. I don't know these people. To hate, dislike, love any of them. If I knew them, that'd be different. Teresa says you're a candy fan. No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't hate candy either. You can hate certain actions without hating the person. Also, it's not that serious. It's definitely not that serious for me. Yes, I made it to Atlanta, but this is my second time in Atlanta. I'm sorry, but I hated slutty vegan. I have to try it. There aren't a lot of vegan places that I've tried. I've been meaning to try it. Mind you, it's all over New York, but you would have to know. Oh, wait, to love or hate. Exactly. I don't know none of these people. Hey, Brycey. Exactly. Leslie says, I'm team me. That's the only person you really know at the end of the day. Exactly, Latoya. Team Kempire. All day, every day. It's the only person I know. Hey, Ty. Whew. They didn't, wait, they didn't meet you? You were there? Huh? Wait, confused. Dame Dash owns Slutty Vegan location. Right, he owns one of them, right? But didn't she buy back all her businesses? Or how does that work? I wonder if she'll explain any of that. Because she's supposedly going to be on the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't think they started filming yet, but they're supposed to start filming this month. Oh, what Charles said. Yeah. You don't know me. Oh, Mama Allie says, I've never heard of a slutty vegan, but I've known a few. Kempire, do you ever go out to the club out when you visit locations? No. I don't even go to the club in New York anymore. I actually think people should be open to K Michelle. I don't think we're going to get the K Michelle people think that we're going to get. I think we're still going to get the witty, funny, clapback K Michelle, but I don't think you're going to get the I'm going to shake a table K Michelle. I haven't been watching The Valley, but I've been seeing some of the things that have come out. It seems very dark and toxic. I hear Sheena's going to be having a larger role next season. Why? She seems so like people really do not like her. K Michelle is entertaining. Patricia says she's sweet. I've interviewed her. I have to say, I've interviewed quite a few people, some that were not that likable. She was likable. Yes, I'm excited for her. If you're in Buckhead, House Steakhouse. I don't even know where I am, y'all. I just know I'm close enough to my venue. We're not that close, but close enough. Oh yeah, I did see that recent interview she did with that country music lady, and she had to correct her about she was like, "You do this all the time." So K Michelle's still that girl, but she has her way of doing it. Yeah, I'm not going to tell people where I am. I mean, people can probably figure it out nowadays, but still. Where's my water? I brought water into I'm in the bathroom, y'all. Sheena wants to stay on television because that's her money. She doesn't know how else to make money. I have not started the Gilded Age yet. We were just talking about that. I'm going to though. When I book a trip, I need to figure out where I want to go because I am owed a trip. Look, y'all owe me a trip. Like the video. Share the video. If you're watching the replay of this, leave a comment and watch all the way through. Ad revenue, damn it. I'd like to come to Toronto just to visit, not to work. I don't like wings though, y'all. From the Booty Club, I heard they're good wings though, but I don't like wings. Patrick Mommy said, I think I'm gonna go solo. Right? Why not? Which I think is why we should watch that Tracy Ellis Ross show once we figure out how. Thank you so much, Queenie. Are you not recapping Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore? I didn't even know it was back. Did you guys see that Marceau is in Italy? I didn't see a picture with Letitia. All I saw was Marceau. And I left a comment on, was it OMFG Reality TV? I said, I'm really proud of Marceau. He's not letting a wife or children stop him from seeing the world. He's not. He's not. And you shouldn't either. Okay? You shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. Do not let your wife or children or obligations at home stop you from seeing the international waters of the world. Just saying. He's living his life like it's golden. Come on. Is it true that Rihanna will be judging on The Voice? I haven't heard anything. Remember, Rihanna is pregnant. So I think if we're going to see Rihanna do anything, it won't be till next year. There are rumors that her, whatever show she was supposed to be doing this year, she's pushed back to next year. I don't know if you guys didn't see Rihanna do any of that next year either, to be honest with you. She's got, what, 3 kids now? My mouth is dry. I'm trying to read all your comments, guys, but it's so small. It's not like I can enlarge them like on TikTok. So I'm trying to pick and choose which ones I can see. While purifying yourself in the lake many times. What were you talking about? Where'd that come from? And I brought my liquid IV to add to my water. I already had one today because I go once that sucker works because I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I will be hydrated. And plus, I just had a flight, so when you're in the air, it dehydrates you. Oh, L. Let's not do that, L. Let's not do that. Yeah, liquid IV is the bomb. I do the unsweetened one, as per my nutritionist. Like, okay. Even the unsweetened one's not bad though. I don't drink it for like juice though. I'm not a big juice person. You couldn't tell though. I just had some pineapple juice. Yes. I was like. Tali said, "Wait, what's the Robin tea? What Robin tea? Oh, you mean the Robin tea that I'm gonna spill at tomorrow's Real Housewives of Atlanta show?" Tracy Ellis Ross had this. Patricia, you were just going to drop all the tea from all the Roku series that she has that we didn't get to see for Tracy Ellis Ross. I love Tracy Ellis Ross, though. I'm going to figure out Roku just so I can really watch this. Have you seen the clips of J-Lo singing from her recent? Of course I have. And I'm still getting comments from people that agree with me on the video that I did talking about J-Lo and her taking a break. I think people miss the point. They hear me say J-Lo should take a break, and they're not really listening to the bigger picture of what I'm saying. And then people are like, y'all don't tell Beyonce to take a break. Honestly, Beyonce takes breaks, though. Don't be surprised we don't hear from Beyonce for like another year or two musically. You know what I mean? Beyonce takes breaks to the point where people are missing her. But she's also a far better performer and singer. Yes, happy birthday to Barack Obama, Leo King. Exactly, April. So I see people say that in the comments like, Beyonce actually takes breaks to the point where people miss her. J-Lo does not. And a lot of what you see of Beyonce is her work. When I was telling J-Lo to take a break, it wasn't just about the music. It was more so about always being out there, always being on the red carpet, always being out there with your relationships. Take a break. But people, people want to hear what they want to hear. People perceive things the way they want to perceive things. So it is what it is. That's why I don't get argue with people in the comment section. But that's one of the videos on my Instagram that keeps getting comments. So, the one or two J-Lo stands are like, J-Lo's amazing. I never said she wasn't. J-Lo is amazing. But I also see that, her being a Leo, I also see that she's oversaturated the market so much that it's now turned on her. And I think if she took a long break where people didn't see her, the tides would turn. But I think in her mind, if she takes a long break, people will forget her. She would lose relevance. That tells me more about her. I have a Leo moon, so I can talk about Leos. And I think people, when they heard me say she needs to take a break, it's like, oh my God, I'm hating on J-Lo. No, I actually like J-Lo. But I'm also saying, and you can also see it in her energy. Her energy is not what it was. Her energy is very different. And maybe this is who she's always been, but now it's showing. Elle says, my dad's a Leo and they really love attention. Oh, they do. They thrive on it. If you're with a Leo and you really want to be on their good side, make sure you're uplifting, like, oh my God, you look so good today. You look amazing. Oh my God, you're amazing at that. That's what you should do. And watch them change. Watch them change. What the hell was that? For those that are just joining us, I will be live here in Atlanta tomorrow at City Winery. Tickets are still available. Meet and greets are still available. But at this particular point, if you haven't gotten your tickets, I'm not begging y'all to come to the show, because this could be my last show in Atlanta and you're going to miss it. Oh, Delilah, report back. She says, my husband is a Leo. I have to try that. The dude I was telling you about is a Leo Kemp. Oh, Jaceline, I remember that. I remember that. Makes even more sense. I think we mentioned that too, right? I was on the West Coast last year. I had a show in LA. Look, forget Dallas. Houston is waiting. I've reached out to Houston locations, actually a couple of locations. Haven't heard back. I should send a follow-up, but I'm busy. Y'all see, look, I'm between the traveling. You know who books the traveling? Who books the hotels? Who booked these shows? Me. Me. Who plans these shows? Me. Who develops the actual content of the show? Me. Why do I always track cancers? They are too damn sensitive for my Taurus tooth. Well, L. Singleton, have you looked at your birth chart? There might be a reason. But I feel like Tauruses do. It's supposed to be a match for Tauruses. Kempire is his own assistant. Okay, exactly. Like, I'm handling all this. I see you on Young, Rich, and... Oh, yeah. KT, season 2, I was on Young, Famous, and African? Right? What's it called? Young, Famous, and African? Yeah. Thank you guys for the super chats and the likes. We're almost at 300 likes. We have 500 people in the building, so why not like the video? Would you trust anyone else to book your things? We used to have someone handle some of that stuff. Not anymore. I mean, that's the thing. When you do this kind of stuff, you realize the people you can work with. You realize that, some people are crooked, always out for self, kind of thing. I was featured, very much like you've seen me on some of the Real Housewives shows. I was featured on Netflix's Young, Famous, and African for a report I did on Annie and Tubaba. I wonder if they're going to get another season, because right now would be the best time to get another season from them. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, I'm on season 2 of Young, Famous, and African. I think episode 2. Thank you. It's tomorrow night. For the no one be confused. I will be live in Atlanta tomorrow night. I just got here. So what are you doing tonight in Atlanta? Resting. I still have work to do in regards to the show. So I'll be resting. I just added. I mean, it feels like when you travel, even from New York to Atlanta, it feels like I've been traveling all day. By the time I got here, I woke up early. Woke up at like 7 o'clock. My flight was at like 12. By the time I got to the hotel, it was like almost 3. Like the entire day. Hence why I came the day before. Guys, we're almost at 300 likes. Live from Atlanta. Isn't Diamond having issues with his new wife? Who? Oh, you're talking about Young, Famous, and African. I was like, wait, who's Diamond? It took me a second. Too many shows. And also, guys, if you missed it, I did post a new video before I left. I recorded it last night. You see what I have to do? I recorded this video last night, give you an update on Diddy's situation. His ex-girlfriend, Gina, who went missing, victim number 3. She wrote a letter for him. I found out today the judge denied his bail again. So, do you get nervous before your shows? I'd be nervous with Rec if it were. No. I think like maybe sometimes like I think yesterday I was a little like, oh, I think I was more nervous about the travel and getting here, but now I'm excited for the show. I don't watch behind Beyond, isn't it Beyond the Gates or something like that? I haven't gotten into it. I heard it's good though. Yeah, Gina did. So do me a favor, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to check out the video that I posted, because you already know the Diddy videos on our channel don't get the same love as the other videos that we do. So go give it a like, go give it a comment. And I don't cover every single thing when it comes to Diddy, but this was a relevant thing to talk about because we've talked about Gina going missing before. I did hear about the Rashida. When is the Rashida concert? Is it while I'm here? Or did it happen already? Because now it's like, I feel bad for Rashida, but this is her own fault. People don't even know her for music anymore. They only know her for being a reality TV personality and being in a terrible marriage. Are you going to chat about the Martin and Gina conversation? Martin and Gina? What do you mean Martin and Gina? You mean Diddy and Gina? Are there enough songs for a show? I have no idea. I was going to ask y'all. Are tickets still available for my show or Rashida's show? Tickets are still available for my show. Go check. Go to KempireAfterDarkLive.com/ATL. KempireAfterDarkLive.com/ATL. Mods, can we post it in the chat? KempireAfterDarkLive.com/ATL. I thought Rashida stopped doing music too. I think that's what the running joke is. Oh, Ari Lennox talking about how Martin used to come for Pam. I haven't talked about it, but I saw it. I can see where she might feel a way about that. When we look back on things that Martin was saying to Pam, we could see like how that could be taken like, oh, that's a little colorist. Amanda says, I'm sure there are plenty available tickets for. When is Rashida's concert? Is it while I'm here? I'm leaving like right after my show. Not the same day, but I'm not spending much time. She said that Martin was rude to Pam, but they threw. Yeah, but remember, anytime that they threw jabs, mostly it was Martin initiating it. I mean, I can get where I'm not going to tell Ari not to feel away, especially when it's the texturism of it all, especially as someone that doesn't look like Pam or Ari Lennox. I'm not gonna tell her not to feel away about some of the things that he was saying, calling her beady bead and stuff like that. Come on. I know some people want to battle against like we're too woke in our society. We can't change the past. So I can understand why she might feel away. I think it was last night I saw a clip of it. Y'all didn't go to the Rashida concert? Damn, I came to. Why was it last night? On a. Oh, wait, no, today's Monday. But on a Sunday? Wait, if you go, I'll meet you there. I work in McDonough. Wait, go where? I think we just didn't know. We didn't know better back then. That's why we found those things that he was saying towards her funny. It doesn't mean that they couldn't do a reboot of the show. I don't think they need to necessarily overcorrect because I feel like you're just going to have to reach to be more creative with your insults. You can't just talk about the texture of her hair. Mm. Rashida did this to herself. She ruined her brand. I get it. She wasn't a huge rapper, but doing reality television for so long, that's all she's become known for. My daughter pranked me with the Rashida concert. Oh my gosh, is there a video? I love those videos that I've been watching. Will you chat about the Laverne Cox controversy? There's so much that I'm going to talk about. Actually, you just gave me something that I might want to. I might not talk about the Laverne stuff just because now I feel like it's old, even though it's not necessarily. But you know what I mean? It's not trending, and I already have so many things that I want to talk about. So one thing I learned from the Philly show, we covered a lot. We covered everything that I really wanted to cover, but I need a 3-hour show. Hey, Alexander Rogers. Wait. Well, look at the women Martin dated and wiped in real life. Ooh. I believe Laverne Cox was discussed in a live brief. Yeah, we have definitely talked about it. But I think they were asking if we were going to talk about it during the Atlanta show tomorrow night. How long is the Atlanta show? Like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Look, I got to double check. I think they were joking about Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish. I think they were joking about the baby. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Kemp, you should watch the podcast with Teddy and Gertie. Super good. I've seen clips. I don't think I'm that interested in. There's something about Teddy that I still just, she's not my vibe. I did a video talking about, and for those that follow me here on YouTube, go to my TikTok. You can see the straight video of me talking about And Just Like That in their latest episode. I'm so excited for the show. Yes, Leslie. Juju says, "Do you get nervous before your show?" Y'all gonna make me nervous. Keeps saying, "Do you get nervous?" No. No. I think the days or the weeks leading up to, I'm like, oh, blah blah blah. It's more so. I think what makes me more nervous, for lack of a better word, it's not really nervous, is getting you guys to come to these shows. Because then, if you don't come, then I can't go to other cities. I can't continue to do them. Oh, I love the Humble Brag podcast. I just was in the comments of Cynthia's clip promoting, and that was the podcast that I listened to on the way here. It was such a nice, easy listen. Who would have thought that these two would create like a really cool podcast? Can you come to St. Louis? Well, tell Atlanta to show up, and then maybe we can come to the other cities. And now I got like dry mouth. It's because I was in that airplane and I already took my liquid IV. I'm gonna drink a lot of water tonight. The most random duo, but it definitely works. You just never know. Creek Knox, what do you mean? If you go, I'll meet you there. I work in McDonough. Where? What, Nana's Chicken and Waffles? I'm not going there. That's far. No, I'm not. I would never drink from the faucet here in Atlanta. It's bottled water. No shade to. I mean, I don't drink bottled water. I mean, I don't drink faucet water in New York. Not Kim dragging the Atlanta girls. Am I? Are you going to watch Married to Medicine? Begrudgingly. I love me some Peruvian food. I had Peruvian food in Chile. Their fried rice, ooh, so good. And I also live in New York. I'm sure I can get Peruvian food in New York. That's why Bookie says get Gatorade. I don't like Gatorade. I don't like the contents of Gatorade. That's why I brought my liquid IV packs. So I do have my liquid IV packs. Is that what it's called? Chafa? Chafa? I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I've had it. I don't think I'm going to BravoCon this year. Because BravoCon is in November. I have not gone on one trip, vacation, this year for myself. So I got to figure out when I'm going to do that. I usually go on 2 trips a year. I have not gone on one this year. Don't forget everything in Atlanta is spread out. See? Yeah, I had Peruvian food. It was like it was like this little hole in the wall, but it was so good. Oh, I had so many good food eating stuff when I went to Santiago, Chile. I've been to Santiago, Chile like 3 times because my friend was living there for a hot second. I don't let my dogs drink the harbor water in the city. See? Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to BravoCon. Unless only way I would end up going to BravoCon is if people are paying me to go, because I'm not gonna, spend the money to go. It's not worth it for me. I understand why fans want to go and experience that and da-da, but for me, as a business, it's not worth it. Thank you, El Singleton. Sending you prayers for prosperity, safety. Enjoy your way for tomorrow's show. Thank you. I love that. My dogs drink bottled water. It's like, nah, I don't think that's crazy at all. Why? If you love your pets, why would you give them water that you wouldn't drink yourself? I get it. I mean, you can also filter your water. It doesn't have to necessarily be bottled water, too. What's Heart and Hustle unknown? I was pleasantly surprised. Oh, I think I saw the clip for that. Probably not. Look, probably not. I did want to let you guys know, because I don't know if I mentioned it here, but if you follow me on Twitch and on TikTok, I did mention I am going to be launching after this week, because obviously I'm traveling this week. After this week, I am going to be launching the rewatch of some of your favorite Real Housewives episodes. It's called, please hold. I always forget the official name because I don't want to mess it up. Please hold. Bum, 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 bum. And I have a logo for it too. Yes. It's called The Rewind, Rewatch, Recap with Kempire. I don't see anyone really talking about King's Court. Yes, it's called The Rewind, Rewatch, Recap with Kempire. Yeah, I don't know why it's cold in Atlanta. I was not prepared for it to be this chilly at all. So yeah, and it probably won't just be Real Housewives, so I wanted to keep it open-ended. It'll probably be some of our other favorite reality shows, but it's going to be, especially with us Black Sunday being gone, This is a perfect time. I just haven't decided which season I want to start with. I definitely want to do a rewatch of some old seasons of RHONY, but I will be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta too. Thank you, Savannah. Yes, guys, don't forget the Kempire After Dark, the Villain Era live show will be here in Atlanta tomorrow. I know, in New York it was hot too, but Atlanta's chilly, which is okay. I'd much rather it be like this than sweltering, but it's raining, so then there's that. But don't let that stop you from coming to the show. Get in your car and let's go. Bye, Auntie Eva. Thank you. And if you're watching the replay of this, ticket information is available in the description. I'm coming to DC August 22nd, then New York City September 12th. The New York City show is the only show that has a live stream option, so anyone can watch it from around the world. Lifewood Crooked says, are you recording this show? No. There might be highlights, but that's about it. Would you ever do Dragon Con if more Bravo VH1 celebs showed up? What's Dragon Con? For those that are just joining us, the show is tomorrow night at City Winery. Fab, they're sugar-free, I believe. I would have to look at them. I don't have one in here. The whole Carucci of it all. You saw what Claudia Jordan said? She said that Carucci was confronted by Tracy Edmonds, Deion Sanders' ex. It's not sold out already. And asked her if she was dating Deion, and Carucci denied it. That's messy. They haven't announced season 2 of Next Gen NYC, but I think that's almost guaranteed if they're already talking about a Next Gen LA. Reddy says, trying to see if I can make the show. You better come on to the show. This might be my last show in Atlanta. Sorry. Are you getting out to see Atlanta? I did that last time I was here, and now it's like rainy and wet, so I'm like, Was Next Gen good? I did end up watching Next Gen, and I finally finished it yesterday. And a lot of people hyped it up. It wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't bad. But a lot of people hyped it up. And I think it's because people thought it was going to be terrible. And that's why they were pleasantly surprised. You know what I mean? Heavy Road Marta? What's that? I thought it was decent, but not the way that people were hyping it up. Do I like Janet Jackson? Yes. What I have been doing, what I did in Philly, I did talk about Next Gen. I'll be talking about Next Gen in Atlanta tomorrow as well. The subway is called Marta here in Atlanta. I am not going to be on the subway in Atlanta. Because it's like, well, where am I going? Where is it taking me? Is it really going to take me from, or is it like what? Because there's certain subways in the States that really don't take you anywhere. They're not, and remember, I'm from New York. Next Gen, wait, his Bookie Bear, Next Gen wasn't bad, but they need to get rid of what's his name? Charlie. But who are they going to be mad at next season? Not MARTA. That stands for moving African Americans rapidly through Atlanta. I didn't realize that. I mean, I knew you guys had a train, but I mean, is it really going to take me anywhere? Okay, let me. There we go. Because if you're trying to be funny on here, you're just gonna get blocked. And it takes a lot to get blocked too. I don't really cover Love and Hip Hop Atlanta at all, unless something like major happens. Yes, Fab says, can't wait for New York City. We'll be there. Awesome. I already kind of have an idea what I'm going to wear to New York. Right? I'm like, you just want attention so bad. Like, what? Like, get out of here. Come to the Atlanta show if you want more attention. Security. I would go to New Orleans. I don't know if I would have a show in New Orleans, but I have a. See, that's what I thought, dude. Dude says MARTA is not MTA. No point using it to get anywhere. That's what I figured, and that's no shade. But I figured, especially here in the United States, unless it's New York City, a lot of the subway systems are not that. They're not really getting you everywhere. You know what I mean? I get it probably works for the people that live here. But I'm like, okay, is it really gonna get me from this place to where I need to go? If not, then it's cool to see it, but I'll actually use the subway in foreign countries because it's really efficient. Like I'll use the tube. I've used the subway system in Germany. I've used the subway system in the Netherlands, in Japan. It's just different. I don't really cover basketball wise, but you guys did see I did talk about the Christie's situation. So it's 8 o'clock here already in Atlanta. The day is like done. I still have work to do. I got a lot of work done though. I've never done Chicago. Better than MTA actually, but no, and I'm not saying it's not better than MTA. The reason why it's probably better than MTA in other parts of the country is because they shut down at a certain time and they clean up and they do all that stuff. MTA in New York never shuts down. I don't know. You guys want me to talk about everything at a live show, and I already just told you I don't have that much time. I wish I could do a 3-hour show. I can't bring up every single thing that's in the news. I have to remember the audience is coming there for me to talk about certain things. I can't cover everything. All right, Blanche says, just bought my Atlanta ticket. All right, Atlanta. Blanche, what do you want me to talk about tomorrow since you'll be in the house? Yeah, I gotta remember, I have a large audience to entertain. I can't talk about every single thing that's happening in the news today. The Lady Devo, what do you want me to talk about tomorrow? Was that offensive to ask about Marta? I don't think so. Nah, we learned something new. My show tomorrow will probably be like an hour and a half, but I always feel like I can never fit. And look, we've already been live over an hour now. But here we've done 3-hour shows. We did a dating live for 5 hours. So I could talk about a lot of stuff. However, we're limited for time. No, we did not discuss Des and versus Nicki. I do not talk about these Nicki Minaj beefs because you see how it is. And I really didn't want to talk about the last one. But you see, it's another week and it's a different person. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have a point. What I'm saying is it's like, girl, there are means and avenues to handle these situations that's not just ranting on Twitter. Queenie, look it up on our channel. We did a 5-hour dating. We've done a few dating lives. We haven't done one in a couple of months. But it was a 5-hour one. It was good. It was juicy. Right, Jasmine? 5 hours. Jackie Christie did do an interview with Carlos about 2 months ago. Oh, she did? Any restaurants you want to try while you're there? No. Not really. Because I always remember with the whole Keith Lee of it all, I was like, what's the point of me doing any restaurants here? Even though people did give me two good ones that I wrote down. Toast and Zuzu. I'm going to mispronounce it, but I have it written down. I did the High Museum last time I was here. I did a lot of tourist stuff when I was here last time. I went to the aquarium. That's all. Like, this trip, I don't need to be here long. I don't need to be here long. I do my show tomorrow night, City Winery. Then I'm on the next jet plane tomorrow, the next day. But if you're in Atlanta or near Atlanta, go get your tickets. Now, don't start giving me a whole list of places to go, guys, because only time I'll have to do it tomorrow, probably one spot, because then I'd leave early the following day. This would be a nice time to go to Botanical Garden because it's not so hot right now, but I won't have time. Favorite thing about Atlanta? I will say, because with the airport, the last time I was here, I didn't have to take the train, even though the train was very easy. The air train. This is the last this trip I had to take the air train because I was like, because I've heard people talk about it, but the last time I was here, I didn't have to do it because I came from Nashville. So I was like, oh, this is weird, but a lot of things have changed since last year, since coming here. But I don't really have a favorite thing about Atlanta. I got this chain from Atlanta at David Yurman's. I was going to go back to David Yurman's and get me a nice bracelet or something. I was like, all right. The amount of money I'll spend on a bracelet, I could spend on a trip. Just saying. All right, Devin. See you tomorrow. Be blessed and safe in the weather. I'm off to get my beauty sleep. Devin, it is 8 o'clock. Are you staying for the? Are you trying to get your beauty sleep because you're gonna be out late tomorrow? I got this from Greece. I got these from Greece. These Evil Eye jewelry. Aren't they beautiful? I forgot I had them Saturday. Not that I forgot. I just, if you don't, sometimes you need a reminder, like, oh, I have jewelry, and put it on. Exactly, Blanche. I'll be in the house. I'll be in the hotel. I have to prepare anyway, like certain things, so I'm okay. I got to figure out my entrance music, even though I have an idea what I want it to be, and my exit music. I found some really beautiful Evil Eyes while I was in Greece. Because they have like the cheap ones and stuff like that. I got some of the cheap ones, but then I went to like these boutiques and I found some really nice ones. And I was like, ooh, see, some really nice ones and different. Not your typical Evil Eyes. Oh, a 9 Mile station at Ponds Market, same location as Senior Gunner, is a nice rooftop bar restaurant if it's not raining. Well, Tamika, there goes that plan. There goes that plan, Tamika. But I've been over there. I know there's a bunch of stuff over. So remember, I was here last year and I walked. What's that thing called? It's not the High Line, because that's what we have. But I walked that, and I know that's right. A hot steamy shower and sleeping. What I am going to do, I need a snack now. I had I don't know what that was, dinner, I guess. But now I'm like, oh, I want a snack. The belt line. There we go. I was like, what is it called? The belt line. I always want to call it the High Line because in New York we have the High Line, which is similar. Evil Eye keeps away evil energy, negative energy. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. See, Sugar says my former coworker is Greek and brought them back for me. I brought back a few and I gave them away. But these are the ones I got for myself, the expensive ones. Yeah, the Atlanta Beltline is nice. But I was here when it was hot last year, and I walked it, and I was just like, oof. But I won't be doing it. I did all the touristy things the last time I was here. If anything, anything new that I'll do will probably be like food wise. Try something different food wise. I know that's right. Blanche says, I'll be by myself tomorrow. More folks in Atlanta need to come. There will be a lot of people coming on their own. Blanche, are you staying for the meet and greet? Mm, mm. Oh, see, Chrissy's coming solo too. See? I love it. I'm gonna point out. I'm gonna ask all y'all to raise your hands who's here solo, so y'all know. So y'all can hang out and become friends. I should put name tags. Thank you so much, Cito or Boncio. Ooh, sorry. I'm also trying to read these because it's so small here on YouTube. Oh, see, Lady J says I'm coming on my own. I love our community. Look, Tamika says I'm coming solo dolo. See, look at that. Oh, it's okay, Blanche. She says no because I'm a teacher who has to get up early. School started, but I appreciate you coming, Blanche. Blanche is still coming. Richard says, Kempire, we miss you back home. I literally just left. It hasn't been 24 hours. New York. Winter, are you coming to the New York City show? Exactly. There's so many people coming on their own to this show. We were thinking about doing some sort of like singles thing, but I just haven't. Look again, the bandwidth don't have it. Look, Dew says I'll be solo. Love it. Which is I am. Yes, I'll request the day off. I don't. It's on a Friday. It's on a Friday, unless you work on Saturday. Then well, it makes a difference. NYC DMP does always come solo. She's been to quite a few of my shows in New York. See, Chris says Team Kemp solo. Yeah, certain parts of the country, schools start. Like here in Atlanta, school started. Wasn't it today? School started. Why would Quad do it to stay on TV when she could did a long time? What are you talking about, Hot Pink? What are we talking about? That's very random. Will there be a live chat for the online ticket for New York? No. I did see that people are talking about Stephanie from Housewives of Miami and the home that she showed us was in foreclosure. Right? I was like, where? I didn't see that comment about Quad. I was like, what happened with Quad? Quad. Quad. Yeah, some counties started last Thursday. It's because you guys end up getting out of school a lot earlier. New York, it's not until after Labor Day. I agree, Carly. The old years of art. That's why I'm going to do the new show that I'm going to be doing here on the channel and the podcast, the Rewind Watch, because those early years were good. I don't think they're going to do a reboot though. They're going to start filming this month, so no reboot to the reboot. Thank you so much, Bon. Do the first one because I spelled your name wrong. It's okay. I figured it out. Look, I figured it out. It was actually cringy how Julia's ex-husband Pat. Julia is not who we think she is. Just saying. She is not who we think she is. I'm not even sure if I believe that story completely. I'm not on the toilet, but I am in the toilet. Just because it's better lighting in here. A little bit. Better lighting in here. Julia's a scammer. Mama Ali, you would have to go back and watch season 1's reunion. Because you can watch the reunion itself and they'll tell you. A fraud. She accused the baby nurse of unaliving the child, right? If I recall correctly. Awesome. BKE says Kentucky here. I'll be buying the live stream ticket for New York. Yes, guys, don't forget the New York City live experience. That will exclusively have a live stream option. But if you're in New York City or the tri-state area, go get your tickets, and there are meet and greets available. If you're in Atlanta or near Atlanta or can be in Atlanta tomorrow, go get your tickets for that show. I'll be live from City Winery tomorrow. That won't be streamed. Then I'm in DC August 22nd. So in like 2 weeks, I'll be in DC. Yes, Josh. For your Virgo. There's a lot of Virgos going to be in the house, Josh. That might be the perfect way to celebrate. Oh, excuse me. All right. That is just a sign that I need to get a snack. Thank you, Cami. I did my skincare this morning, but remember, I was just in the air, so that can be dehydrating to the skin. But I'm going to do my skincare. I'm going to drink a lot of water tonight, so I'm good to go. See, all the Virgos. There are going to be a lot of Virgos at the show because there are a lot of them already told me that they're coming. It's also your season, so there'll be a lot of Virgo shade. I do have a nice little linen suit tomorrow. I'd show it to you guys, but no, you got to be there. You'll see the pictures. Yes, I believe the discount code is in the description for Butter, 10% off. Well, guess what? I'll be shading Virgos even more for the live show. Like, have a great show from another Virgo. See, we have a lot of Virgos that watch. Obviously, Virgos can take the heat, unlike some of these other signs. I'll be wearing a suit, a linen suit tomorrow. And I will have an outfit change for the meet and greet. I was just trying to steam it here because, I traveled with it. So I was sort of like, and they don't have a steamer here. They only have a steam iron. And then I was thinking if I could maybe send it out to get steamed, but no. Look, you see all the things I have to do this is a one-man show. I'm not telling you guys for you to feel sorry for me. I'm just letting you know the reality of the situation, okay? Do you have a writer name one thing like Wendy's mini orange juice? No, I have no writer. Like, there's no writer. My writer is basically, do you have all the things for the setup for the show? Basically. That's my writer. Oh, what did I just do? Moisturizer on body while you're steaming the suit. What? Excuse me? Flip Virgo says, I don't mind the light dragging. Just show us we your fave. Oh, damn, Josh. There's a crazy amount of YouTubers that have production and don't do it how you do it. Well, I don't know. I don't know why, how they do, but yeah. But look, we are co-creating as a community that I will have the team of people to help us continue to elevate what we do here on the channel. But I appreciate you guys watching, sharing, telling a friend to tell a friend, liking the videos, watching the replay. Hey, replay crew. All of that helps keep the lights on. I will not be in Atlanta long. Literally, tomorrow's the show, then I'm out the next day. Hotlanta is not hot. Not right now. I mean, like literally, for those, I'm not saying that you guys aren't great people, but it's not like temperature-wise hot. Oh, not Virgos will rise tomorrow night. What's tomorrow's night's date? No, it's not. It's not y'all season yet. Fab says talk show or radio show manifesting. Well, how about both? Look, how about both? I used to love radio. That's true. Kemp keeps it right even on the fly. I'm trying. Yeah, if y'all were here earlier, my camera fell. And I had packed all these things thinking like, oh, and mind you, I didn't pack lighting, so I had to get creative with my lighting. Oh, Bentley says, first time watching you on here. Where do you usually watch me, on TikTok? I can see Kemp sitting in the purple chair. It would be green, but I get what you mean. The bathroom light in the hotel is always great. Just an FYI, if you want to take a good picture, the bathroom lighting. I gotta shave my head. I got a few things I need to do. Not tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. But I'm still prepping because I was on the plane and I was like, oh no, it wasn't on the plane. I thought about it yesterday, but then I was on the plane like, oh, I really should do that. And I was like, I should do this, and this person should be that. So I had a whole new thing that I want to add to this show. Doesn't mean that I'm going to do it in DC or New York because I might have another bright idea. But then I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. So I still have, I have the rough setup basically. I just need to finish executing. I'm almost done. And I got to figure out what song I want to come out to. Any suggestions? It has to be Atlanta, like an Atlanta song. And preferably R&B because, I'm an R&B guy. I don't mind cool weather, Ozfly, but I was just not ready for it. I was ready for hot. Are tickets still on sale for virtual live for New York? Because there is no virtual for Atlanta tomorrow. But yes, New York, we could have thousands of people for the live stream. The venue, I believe, maxes out at like 200, I think. I don't remember. Shake your tail feather. I did think about Set Me Free, but I was like, no. Not Bubblegum by Rashid. I don't even know what that song is. Not Welcome to Atlanta. That just seems typical. I want you guys to get creative. Come on now. Can we be creative? I want us to be creative when we came up with this. I can't play. I'm thinking I'm on TikTok. I can't play music on here because then, YouTube. Oh, Monica's every time the beat drops. Did y'all see Monica got married? It looks like Monica, the singer, to her man. Do I think that Dr. G will stop by? No. Do it, Rashid, as long since she's on tour. Is she on tour or did she just have a show? Usher. Usher is very Atlanta. Rich Homie Quan. Yeah, I just saw that today. It wasn't very outright that they got married, but the signs are there that they got married. Monica and her man, who I really know nothing about. I did not invite Sweet Tea. You never know who might show up at tomorrow's show. You never know. I will definitely probably feature Drew songs at some point, but I don't think I'm going to walk out to it. I am not coming out. I did think about it though, because it's our running joke, but no. Mm-mm. Wait, are we talking about the jailbird? What jailbird? No, 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 no. Monica did not marry that man. She's moved on from that situation. And he's like, he ain't coming out, so she moved on. No, Monica is with a new guy. I don't know what he does. Does anyone know? They're a handsome couple. I was like, oh, they look good. Mm. See, you see all these topics I could be talking about tomorrow for the live show, but there's way too many. The show would run. This is the problem that I had in Philly. I had so many things that I wanted to cover and talk about. There's so many. She does keep a fine man, Monica. Gunica. Patricia says your intro song is my jam. I'm not coming out to that though in Atlanta. I had a nice burger at the hotel lounge. Mm-mm. I'm afraid to even say that rapper's name during a live. Well, I might talk briefly about some of these shows that I've been talking about, but I also want to keep enough time for us to do Q&A because Atlanta last time our Q&A was long, and I want to be people to be able to ask questions and things like that. So I have to also keep space for Q&A. I hope Kenya shows up. I doubt it. I didn't even invite her. I mean, there were people I could invite. There were people that I know I could invite. I could sell out this show by inviting a housewife, but I don't do that because I want the show to be about us. I want the show to be unfiltered. You know what I mean? But please understand that this is why you'll see when people do certain shows, they will get like a celebrity to be a part of it because that sells tickets. But I feel like our community, we've sold out shows before with our community. So for me, it's more about like, no, I want to be able to talk about these people. Like the joke I just made about Kenya earlier in this live. I want to be able to make that joke freely and no one's going to get offended. Stacey ruined it for everybody. No, I didn't. But Stacey asked to come. I didn't necessarily plan to bring her up on stage, but I was just like, "Come on up." But then again, that ate into our time for that show. So it was still a fun show, but it ate into our time. Thank you for your work, L. Shout out to all the nurses. Mm-mm. See, Patricia said, "Yeah, I wouldn't want the cast showing them. They might show up. Britt might show up with her pistols, her whips, security." If Dr. Heavily shows up, oh Lord. She is on my list to talk about. I talked about her during the Philly show too. I will talk briefly about Married to Medicine. I will space out the amount of time that I need to space out. But Karen's getting out in like 100 and something days. There's a countdown somewhere on Instagram. End of the year. Thank you so much, Lauren. Why did my voice crack? Am I going through puberty? Oh, I'm not going to be able to do Simon Gobadia's voice. Thank you so much. Beh, beh, Vic. Her boring self and me mugging husband. Oh my gosh. No, Mama Ellie said, when you come to Chicago, I'm not coming to see no housewife. I know that's right. But I get it. But again, is it a smart business move? A smart business move, you want to sell out shows. But then we can't have the show that I want to have. Thank you, Chef Don Don. Oh, Jen Shaw will be out very soon. You also, Jaslane Maxwell is now at the same federal prison with Jen Shaw and what's that other lady's name? Once a Billionaire, and then I loved her documentary though. And wigs be flying, you'll have a show. Yes, I remember Philip from Candy in the Game. How did I get my name to show up in the chat? Oh, I don't know, dude. Karen being in the clanker is wild to me. She created this herself. Elizabeth Holmes, thank you. Yes. I love that documentary. That story is so fascinating to me. Just a reminder that people are dumb. I mean, the president being the president. Scams work here in the States, apparently. Mm-mm. I would not come out to Don't Be Tardy. If this was back then, when it was popular, maybe I would have considered it. But now, no. Do I think that Karen will make a surprise visit at the reunion? If she's out, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Also depends. Remember, she's gonna be on probation. I mean, that would be considered work, but I'm just saying, don't forget that aspect. I didn't talk about Lonnie Anderson passing away because literally when I found out yesterday, I was packing and getting ready and things like that. Y'all remember WKRP? Well, maybe some of you don't remember. You got to be of a particular age. I don't even. I don't. What time that came out in the '80s? I was a baby. Yeah, Lonnie Anderson passed away yesterday. She was 70-something years old. I don't remember. I don't know if she's ever even done anything in recent years. I was supposed to, but I couldn't do that in here because I thought I was going to be able to. I wanted to unpack. So I'll just do that and then I'll get off of here because I do need to prep for tomorrow's show. Kemp, staring on. Hot pink, what is someone saying that I'm not? That was random. My toothbrush. Then I have to make sure I remember everything when I'm in here. Howie, my cologne. My sunscreen. But I have to remember some of the stuff too for the cleanser. But these are my normal cleansers that I use. I just wanted something because I didn't want to check a bag, so I went and ran and got like other cleansers. I got my WNP extra moisturization deodorant. See, like that. Vitamin C. Thank you, Osfly Girl. I made sure I brought Band-Aids, Tylenol. Because sometimes these things really do come in handy. You're like, oh, I didn't expect that I would have a headache. That's how we roll. And what it is, what it is. I saw a lot of people talking about The Hunting Wives. I haven't watched it though. I heard good things though. Okay, I already unpacked my stuff. I'm already unpacked. What do you call it? The travel packs. The travel. What do they call them anymore? I don't even know what they even call them. But that helps you get unpacked like this. So I was already unpacked. I didn't unpack my what do you call that, toiletry bag? There we go. I'll do this in the morning. If you want to see some of my skincare products and things that I'm talking about, check out my TikTok shop, TheKempire on TikTok. But you need like 2 hours. So as soon as I wake up tomorrow, I need to put these on. But I did bring my butter moisturizer because I can use this for the morning and the night. I brought that. I meant to bring cotton swabs, and I didn't. See, I always forget something. I'm like, all these little things that I need. Packing cubes. Thank you, Maureen. I couldn't remember the name. Packing cubes. Ever since I discovered that years ago, it's changed my whole life when packing and unpacking. It makes things so much easier. Funky says, aside from the cringy S scenes, the storyline was good. The Hunting Wives is so good. Watch the whole show in one day. Wow. I keep seeing it, so I might look. I'm gonna prioritize the Gilded Age though, before I get into anything else. I'm lost without packing cubes. See, I love my packing cubes. I have so many different ones too. Like the ones that I pack for carry-ons are different than the ones I have when I'm traveling internationally. The ones I use traveling internationally are heavy duty. I found out my facial vitamins cause sunburn. Ooh, no. Get you some packing cubes, y'all. I don't know if I have it in my Amazon store. I need to update my Amazon store. All right, y'all. I think I've been talking too much. So I need to shave my head tomorrow. What else do I need to do? Ariel, I hope you feel better so you can come to the show tomorrow. No, I have not eaten anywhere good yet besides my hotel, which was good, but it's not anything special. And now I see now they have the compression cubes, packing cubes. That's why I was thinking I was gonna get some new ones. I did see that the Gilded Age got renewed for season 4. Not surprised. Make a list like us Virgos. I never get that far. Like I'll start a list and then I never finish it in regards to being that organized, but I am fairly organized. That's why I pack usually a few days before. I couldn't pack like this morning. You know, some people pack in the morning before they're going somewhere. I would definitely forget something. I know a lot of people loving the Gilded Age. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go do some more prep for tomorrow's show. If you're watching the replay of this and you are in Atlanta or will be in Atlanta or want to be in Atlanta or can be in Atlanta, go get your tickets, and meet and greets are available. Then I'm in DC August 22nd. Then I'm back in New York City September 12th. That's a Friday. August 22nd is a Friday as well. There's a live stream option though, exclusively for the New York City show. Ticket information's in my description. Thank you to all of you that sent in super chats. Thank you to everyone that liked the video. Thank you to everyone that will be watching the replay. I will probably go live again before the live show tomorrow, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate it, and thank you to the replay crew because I know you'll be sending love in the comments too. Can't promise that I'll get to see it before the show because I got a lot more work to do. Got work to do. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys later. Good night, good night, good night, good night. You never know, I might go live on TikTok, so make sure you follow me there too. But not now. I'm not gonna go live now. Maybe later. Gilded Age is on HBO Max. Yes, thank you to our mods. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our subscribers. And those of you watching in the bushes. Maybe Peyton says, can you add old RHOA episodes to it? Maybe. But let's first get through some of the shows that I do want to watch. All right, y'all. Everyone have a good evening. Live from Atlanta. I'm out.